Have you ever started your morning with a bowl of fruit, thinking it's the healthiest way to kick off your day?
Building. Well, what if I told you some fruits are actually harming your testosterone, especially after age 60? I'm Dr. Amelia Hayes. I'm here to review three fruits you probably think are healthy, but they could be quietly sabotaging your energy, your strength, and your confidence.
Your strength and your confidence. Yes, just one serving a day might be throwing off your hormones more than you think. These aren't exotic fruits. In fact, the last one is something many men eat every single morning, and they have no idea what it's really doing to their body. Stick with me until the end because I won't just name these fruits. I'll show you what's going on inside your body and what you can do instead. Let's begin with something many men ask me. Doc, I eat clean. I stay active. So, why do I still feel tired, lose muscle, and gain belly fat? Often, it starts with the wrong food. And yes, that includes certain fruits. Let's talk about why testosterone is so critical after 60 and what your body may be trying to tell you. Let's start with the basics. Testosterone isn't just a young man's hormone. It's the fuel that keeps your body running even after 60. You need it for energy, for mental focus, for building muscle and burning fat, and yes, for that quiet sense of drive and confidence every day. But here's the thing. After age 30, testosterone naturally starts to decline. Slow at first, then much faster after 60. You may not notice it right away, but then the signs creep in. Have you been waking up more tired even after a full night's sleep? Noticing a little more belly fat, even if you haven't changed your diet? Do you find it harder to stay focused or feel like your motivation just isn't what it used to be? These are all red flags and they're more common than you think. Now, here's the shocker. Even if you exercise, even if you eat what you believe is healthy, you could be making one mistake that quietly shuts down your testosterone day after day. And it could be something as simple as fruit. Yes, some fruits, especially after 60, may do more harm than good. Why? Because your metabolism has changed. Your hormone balance is more delicate, and certain natural sugars and plant compounds, while harmless for younger men, can throw your system off. Now, that's why it's critical to know which fruits help and which ones to avoid. Let's break down the top 3 offenders, starting with one most men love to snack on. Let's talk about fruit number 1. This one is sweet, juicy, and often seen as a healthy snack. We're talking about grapes, mangoes, and overripe bananas. They taste great. They look harmless. But for men over 60, they come with a hidden cost. The problem? Fructose. That's the natural sugar found in fruit. Now, don't get me wrong, fructose in small amounts is okay. But these particular fruits, they're loaded with it. And when you eat a lot of fructose, especially without fiber or protein to slow it down, your body reacts fast. Your blood sugar spikes. Your insulin goes up. And here's the key part. High insulin levels over time. Cheese lower testosterone. It's a hormonal chain reaction. And it's one most men don't even realize is happening. Let's take grapes for example. A small handful seems innocent, right? But it can deliver over 20 grams of fast-absorbing sugar. That's nearly the same as a candy bar. And a mango. One whole mango can hit 45 grams of sugar, most of it from fructose. That's more than a can of soda. Then there's the overripe banana. The browner the peel, the higher the sugar content inside. It's basically a sugar bomb disguised as health food. Now, if you're 25 and training for a marathon, this sugar gets burned off quickly. But if you're 65, sedentary, and trying to manage your testosterone, it's a different story. You don't have to give these fruits up completely. But timing matters. Portion size matters. And what you pair them with, that matters too. In a moment, I'll show you how to enjoy fruit the smart way. But first, let's look at fruit number 2. This one is soft, sweet, and tropical. And most men have no idea what it does to their hormones. Let's move to fruit number 2. It's tropical, it's soft, it's sweet, and it's been called a digestive superfruit. We're talking about papaya. Now, papaya isn't inherently bad, but for men over 60, especially those trying to support healthy testosterone, it comes with a surprising twist. Papaya contains natural compounds called phytoestrogens. These are plant-based chemicals that mimic estrogen in the body. Now, let's pause. Estrogen isn't a bad hormone. Men need a small amount, but the key is balance. When phytoestrogens from food sneak in and mimic estrogen, they can interfere with your body's natural hormone signals. Too much over time, you may see the signs: lower energy, brain fog, reduced drive, increased belly fat, slower recovery from workouts. These symptoms are easy to blame on aging, but sometimes they start in the kitchen. Papaya, especially when eaten often or in large amounts, may nudge your hormones in the wrong direction. It's even been studied for its potential effects on fertility in high doses. And here's the thing, most men think it's helping their digestion or gut health, which it can, but not at the expense of testosterone. Here's my advice. If you love papaya, keep it, but eat it in moderation and don't make it a daily habit, especially not on an empty stomach or as a meal replacement. There are better fruit choices for hormone balance, and I'll share those with you shortly. But first, let's talk about the most dangerous offender of all. Fruit number 3. It's not really a fruit, but it's made from fruit and it's hiding in your fridge right now. Now, we're on to fruit number 3. This one's tricky because it doesn't look harmful. It's sold as healthy, vitamin-rich, even immune-boosting. But for men over 60, it could be the most dangerous of all. I'm talking about store-bought fruit juice, orange juice, apple juice, grape juice, even 100% pure juices. They're all loaded with concentrated sugar and none of the fiber that slows absorption down. Let me explain why that's a problem. When you eat a whole orange, you're getting fiber, pulp, and nutrients. That slows down how your body digests the sugar. But when you drink a glass of orange juice, it's like eating 4 or 5 oranges in liquid form. All the sugar, none of the fiber. Your body gets hit with a sugar surge. Insulin spikes, cortisol may rise. And when that happens, day after day, testosterone begins to fall. Fat storage increases and inflammation creeps in quietly. You might think, but I drink juice for vitamin C. Here's the truth. You can get more vitamin C from a handful of bell peppers without the sugar crash. Even worse, many juices marketed as healthy are actually pasteurized, meaning most natural nutrients are destroyed during heating. So, what you're left with is sugar water in a fancy bottle. And the worst part, this is how many men start their day right after waking up before breakfast on an empty stomach, which means that sugar hits harder and the hormonal disruption is even worse. If you've been doing this for years, now you know why energy, focus, and testosterone may be slipping. But don't worry, there's good news. In just a moment, I'll show you 3 fruits that actually support testosterone and how to eat them right. But first, let's talk about what happens when you keep eating the wrong fruits day after day and why the damage adds up quietly over time. Let me ask you something. Have you ever looked at an old photo of yourself and thought, where did that guy go? You were stronger, sharper, more alive. What changed? It wasn't just the birthdays. It's often the small daily choices that quietly wear us down, like the fruit juice with breakfast, the banana on the go, the sweet snacks that felt natural. One by one, these foods chip away at your hormones. You feel more tired. You carry more belly fat. You lose your edge. And the worst part, most men don't realize it's happening because the decline is slow, invisible, and brushed off as normal aging. But here's the truth. Aging is natural. Feeling weak and foggy isn't. The good news is you can turn things around. Not with pills, not with crazy diets, but by removing the hidden hormone blockers and eating with intention. So, let's flip the script. Let's talk about 3 fruits that actually help restore your testosterone naturally. Alright, ready for the good news? There are fruits that do the opposite of harm. They actually support your testosterone. Here are my top 3. 1. Avocado. Yes, it's technically a fruit. Avocados are full of healthy fats, especially monounsaturated fat, which helps your body produce testosterone naturally. They're also rich in magnesium and vitamin B6, both critical for hormone balance. How to eat it? Half an avocado with eggs for breakfast or on whole grain toast with olive oil. Delicious, satisfying, hormone-friendly. 2. Blueberries. Small but mighty. Blueberries are packed with antioxidants which fight inflammation and protect your testosterone-producing cells. They also help lower cortisol, the stress hormone that competes with testosterone. Enjoy them as a snack with almonds in a smoothie with Greek yogurt. They're sweet, but they won't spike your insulin like juice or grapes. 3. Cherries, especially tart cherries. These little gems help with inflammation, joint pain, and sleep, all of which are linked to testosterone. Cherries also support recovery after exercise, which becomes more important after 60. Eat them fresh when in season, or drink unsweetened tart cherry juice before bed. Just 1-2 ounces. Simple swaps. Big results. Replace the fruit that drags you down with the ones that lift you up. Let's recap. You learned that not all fruits are friendly to your testosterone. The 3 big ones to watch out for: grapes, mangoes, and overripe bananas. High in fructose papaya contains plant estrogens that may disrupt balance. Store-bought fruit juice. Concentrated sugar bombs that spike insulin and crash hormones. Now, you also know the 3 fruits that work with your body. Avocados for healthy fats, blueberries for antioxidant support, cherries for recovery and hormone balance. Remember, testosterone is not just about male performance. It's about energy, vitality, and living fully even after 60. You don't have to do it all at once. Start with one small change. Swap the morning juice. Cut back the sweet fruits. Add in the good ones. And if this video helped you, help someone else. Share it with a friend, a brother, your dad, and hit that subscribe button because next week I'll show you a simple morning drink that can naturally boost testosterone with ingredients you already have at home. I'm Dr. Amelia Hayes. Thanks for watching. Take care of your body and it will take care of